It should come as no surprise that the latest PW Insider Top 500 Wrestler list has been revealed, and number one in said list is the man known as Kenny Omega. I mean, who else has had a better year? Now, yes, the PWI is a very interesting publication in the sense they have one foot in the land of kayfabe and one foot in the world of reality, but that's different. And hey, we like different, especially here on the Y series. I don't want everybody to look the same. I want to see variety, I want to see diversity, and of course, I want to see a lot of people wearing hats. In this sense, it does serve as a very good indicator for the past 12 months though, and there's a damn good reason why Kenny Omega now sits where he sits. Why? Here's why. I regret that instantly. As soon as my brain sent like the signal to my hand going, grab your nose and honk it, I wasn't quick enough to go, don't do that. But I've done it now. Let's get on with this video. Even if you consider yourself a WWE fan as opposed to a pro wrestling fan, I would bet over the last year the name Kenny Omega has somehow found a way to come towards your face. That sounded a bit weird, but you know what I'm saying. The Canadian has made such a big splash that he's just about as well known within the industry as he can be without stepping out on Raw or stepping out onto SmackDown. Hell, I bet some people are more aware of him than they are the Authors of Pain. That's nothing against the Authors of Pain, but as we've seen recently, Authors of Pain are no longer allowed to be on WWE television. They've just vanished, and unless David Copperfield is involved, I only have to assume somebody backstage has decided, they're not allowed to be on the show. The point is, through sheer force of skill, and yes, that is a pun, I'll be here all week, Kenny Omega has become a much sought after and a very popular professional wrestler, and given what he's done, it ain't that big of a surprise. The really cool part of all of this is that PWI's 500 list in 2018 started in July 2017 and ended in June of this year, and that means all of Kenny's antics in the G1 don't even come into this. And let's face it, he's probably going to smash it at All In, he'll smash it at Wrestle Kingdom in 2019, he will smash it no matter where he goes, he's a smasher. I mean seriously, when was the last time Omega was holding anything that wasn't at the very least entertaining? Even when he did that thing with Xavier Woods at E3 to do with Street Fighter, that was a load of fun to watch. I don't care if it was real, I don't care if it was a work, I wanted to see it, and when I did, I was like, ha yes, I had a good time. Thank you, Kenny Omega. Thank you, Xavier Woods. I seeked entertainment, and I found it in you. In short, then, I cannot think of anybody else more deserving of that top spot. There's more proof of this in how other companies see him as well. To be, quote unquote, the best wrestler in the world, you've got to be in high demand, and there's another box that the cleaner can tick. Do you know how much WWE want him right now? They want him so much, they'd probably kill someone if it meant access to Kenny Omega. Imagine, if you will, there's some kind of magical genie. The magical genie went to Vince McMahon and said, pick one of your roster to murder, and then Kenny Omega will magically be in your company. You know what would happen? Zack Ryder's days would be numbered. That was a joke. I was only joking around. All of that was a joke. I love Zack Ryder, and I completely agree that he doesn't get the push that he deserves, especially if nothing else through his hard work and staying power. My point was, if Vince McMahon could get his hands on Kenny Omega, he would, faster than you can say, steak rep. Do you know why he would do this as well? Because Kenny Omega would succeed within the WWE. Now, Kenny himself has come out and said that if he ever did go in that direction, it would probably be quite a struggle because he wouldn't have full creative control over his character or his storyline directions. There would be a hurdle there he would have to overcome. Talented human beings, though, find a way to adapt to any circumstances, and there's simply no way that Kenny Omega wouldn't fly on Raw or SmackDown, because he would. He'd probably be the most important guy in the WWE within about 37 seconds, and because he did it so fast, he'd then make it onto a WhatCulture list called people that, I don't know, did really well in WWE in seconds, and he'd be 37 seconds number one. That's a terrible idea. Don't run that list. Retract that list. It's not going to work. He's simply too good, and when you're too good, you always win. At life, anyway. In terms of in the ring, there's no way he wouldn't lose if he made it to WWE. He'd lose so much. Vince McMahon would get such a kick out of seeing Kenny Omega lose, and you know why. So it is all very much deserved, but the real joy, and the real laugh, and the real controversy is when we go into the rest of the top 10. AJ Styles is number 2, which is fine. Number 3 is Okada, which is interesting simply because he was number 1 last year. And you want to know who number 4 is? Are you ready to hear about number 4? Sit down, maybe drink yourself a lovely cup of tea, make sure you're calm, because at number 4 is Repo Man. If only. It ain't Repo Man at all. It should be Repo Man, but who even knows where Repo Man is these days? It's your friend, it's your boy, it's the person you love to hate, Brock Lesnar. Now, I believe within the time period we mentioned earlier, Brock only had 4 matches, and it gets even better still because in 2017, he was number 25, so what a year the Beast has had. Again, however, if we do look at it from a kayfabe point of view, that actually makes sense, especially if you want to bring the business or the financial side into things. He earned all the money for none of the work. That'd be awesome. I think we'd all do that. And now he can look at the PWI and see himself at number 4, and let's face it, Brock Lesnar absolutely gives a damn about stuff like that. No, he doesn't. He doesn't care. He doesn't even know what PWI is. He doesn't know what anything is other than Brock Lesnar, F5, world title, not a lot of dates, and then he probably chopped some wood because he's like a rrr. Number 5 was Seth Rollins. Number 6 was Braun Strowman. Number 7 was Roman Reigns. Calm down now. Number 8, Cody Rhodes. Number 9, Naito. And number 10, The Miz. Which, yes, technically, within the realms of this list, does mean that the big dog and the A-lister are better professional wrestlers than Tanahashi. I didn't say that. I'm just the messenger. If you look at the list and the top 10, Tanahashi ain't there. The big dog and the A-lister, they're right there. Can't deny it. Can't deny it. If you've got eyes and a face, you can see it. So just think about that for a second. Let it set in, flow through your veins, feel that anger. That is how you get to the wrestling dark side. Like Star Wars up in this house. But either way, if you didn't think we are indeed living in the time period of Kenny Omega, you are wrong. And as I've said, but I'll say it again, he has earned every damn thing he gets his hands on. And will probably only continue to get better and better. And of course, throughout all of that, he'll continue to hit people really hard in the face with his V triggers. But hey, Kenny Omega, thank you very much for just the great professional wrestling matches. And while, yeah, the PWI comes and goes quite quickly every year, I think, yeah, if I was going to make it, if I was going to have my own list, if I was going to have Simon Miller's, I don't know, list of fun, I'd put you at number 1 as well. So you can put that on your resume as well. Thank you very much, Kenny. I'll see you soon. Now, don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you think about all of this. Like, share, and subscribe. Head over to WhatCulture.com where you can read more articles about professional wrestling and you love pro wrestling. And follow WhatCulture on Twitter at WhatCulture WWE. My name is Simon from WhatCulture. Thank you for watching this episode of the Y Series. Why not go back and watch other episodes in the Y Series, especially because you know, throughout all of them, I'm going to hit myself in the head. Also, I watched some old ones the other day. I come across like a scared tiger. I don't want to come across like a scared tiger, but I did, and now I'm just like a crazy rhinoceros. So what an evolution I've had. That came out my mouth. Let's end the video, hey? But thank you again for watching. Simon Miller here, WhatCulture Wrestling, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. Goodbye.